Talking about the urinary system, as I already said you guys, the mesoderm, which is intermediate mesoderm, is going to form urogenital ridge, and then this urogenital ridge is going to form nephrogenic cord. The nephrogenic cord is consisting of pronephros, mesonephros, and metanephros. The pronephros will form nothing and it will regress. ख़त्म हो जाएगा ये, ठीक है. The mesonephros will form the fetal kidney or kidney in the first trimester, and the metanephros is going to form the permanent kidney. Now let's draw the diagram, and in the diagram I will be going to draw the primitive gut, okay, which is made from endoderm, will form digestive system. This is the primitive gut which form the digestive system and is derived from endoderm. This is vitelline duct, okay. Now this primitive gut will be consisting of foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Foregut, midgut, hindgut. The extension of this hindgut is going to be called cloaca. Okay, this is called cloaca. This is primitive gut. Now let's draw the nephrogenic cord. This is pronephros, mesonephros, and metanephros. The metanephros is going to open into cloaca, and to that part where it open is called urogenital sinus, which later on going to form urinary bladder. This is pronephros, this is mesonephros, and this is metanephros. So this is pronephros, mesonephros, and metanephros. The time duration for the pronephros is 4th week, okay, 4th week of gestation, and then it's going to be regress, okay. So it is non-functional. It just give the way, it just give the direction for the development of mesonephros and metanephros. So the pronephros will regress. There is no remnant of pronephros. ये मुकम्मल तौर पर ख़त्म हो जाता है, regress हो जाता है, ठीक है. Now the mesonephros, the time duration for the mesonephros is same as pronephros, okay. So it is 4th week of gestation, and the function it acts as a fetal kidney. The fetal kidney is actually made from mesonephros, and it acts as a fetal kidney in the first trimester. This mesonephros can also be called Wolffian duct, and how you will remember it? Just see M. This now this M you can see, write it invertly, and it will become W. So mesonephros can also be called Wolffian duct. Now this mesonephros are Wolffian duct. Mesonephros M is for male, so it's also from the male genitalia organ, male internal genitalia organ, that I will be explaining in the genital system or reproductive system. Now the metanephros, as you guys can see the diagram here, the metanephros is going to be made from this ureteric bud, and this is what we call metanephric vesicle, okay. The ureteric bud is actually the outgrowth of the mesonephros, and the metanephric vesicles is actually the mesoderm around the ureteric bud is called metanephric vesicle. It can also be called blastema. This metanephric vesicle is actually made from mesoderm, okay. So together the ureteric bud and metanephric vesicle together, this is called metanephros. Now metanephros, you guys can see here, the time duration for pronephros and mesonephros was 4 weeks, and that will be for metanephros is going to be 5th to 6 weeks, or 5th, you can say 5th week. It is going to form the permanent kidney. So the permanent kidney is the derivatives of metanephros. Now the permanent kidney is consisting of parenchyma and tubing system. So the metanephric vesicle, which was the mesoderm around this ureteric bud, was called metanephric vesicle, and this is going to form the renal parenchyma, okay. The renal parenchyma is consisting of glomerulus, Bowman capsule, proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule, and collecting tubule. I will show you, just wait. And the ureteric bud, it is actually the dorsal outgrowth, and it is going to form the tubing of the kidney, like collecting ducts, minor and major calyces, pelvis, and ureter, okay. This is the cloaca, which is the extension of the hindgut, and to this cloaca the metanephros will open. The metanephros is consisting on 2 parts. This part is called metanephric vesicle, which is the mesoderm around this ureteric bud. It can also called renal parenchyma. It can also be called blastema. And now this part is ureteric bud. The metanephric vesicle is actually derived from mesoderm. Metanephric vesicle is going to form Bowman capsule, proximal convoluted tubule, and loop of Henle, and distal convoluted tubule, and collecting tubules. Now the ureteric bud is going to form tubing system of the kidney, and the tubing system of the kidney is consisting of collecting ducts, okay, minor and major calyces, renal pelvis, and ureter. Okay, all these is going to be formed from the ureteric bud. Portion of the cloaca is called urogenital sinus, and the upper part of this urogenital sinus is going to form urinary bladder. Metanephric vesicle, which is also can called renal parenchyma or blastema, it's going to form the renal parenchyma. Okay, so it's form the Bowman capsule, proximal convoluted tubules, and loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubules, and collecting tubules. Okay, all these are going to be formed from the metanephros. Now from the ureteric bud, it will give us the tubing system of the kidney. So like the collecting ducts, minor calyce, and this is major calyces, and then the major calyces are going to open into renal pelvis and then ureter. So the collecting ducts, and how you will differentiate between the collecting ducts and collecting tubules. The collecting tubules will come in the metanephric vesicle, because you can see collecting tubules, proximal convoluted tubules, okay, distal convoluted tubules, and proximal convoluted tubules. So the collecting tubules will come in this area, but the collecting duct will come in the that is ureteric bud. This you guys can see here, this is the cloaca, and this part of the cloaca is called urogenital sinus, and upper part of this urogenital sinus is going to form the urinary bladder, and this metanephros will open into this part of the urogenital sinus, which is later on going to form the urinary bladder. The metanephros is consisting of ureteric bud and mesenchymal or blastema, okay, or renal parenchyma, and this is going to form the kidney. So this is